Hey guys, hey, it's Lee Godbold, Junk Removal Authority. Want to do a video on Google Ads, where your targeted location should be. A lot of people think their targeted location should be the same as their service area. That's 100% incorrect. Check this out. Okay, when you are setting up your Google Ads campaign, you're going to be able to select your targeted location. A lot of people just do a radius target. So in this case, whatever city this is Greensboro. This might be like a 35 or 50 mile range around Greensboro. And they select that radius around Greensboro. And then in this case, there's this other little city down here called High Point, and there's Winston-Salem. Those areas have been targeted as well. This is how most people set up their location targeting. However, if you're on a limited budget, if you have a limited number of trucks, if there's any limiting factors, just because you'll go to a location that's 35, 50 miles away, way up here, that doesn't necessarily mean you should be targeting that whole location. If you're on a limited budget, especially, if you're on a limited budget, you want to spend money where most of the jobs are actually at. So let's say, for example, that this Winston-Salem area is a really good area, and you can spend $1,000 or $1,500 a month just in this Winston-Salem area, and your budget is $1,500 or $1,000 a month. Pick the area where you get a lot of jobs already, where people don't negotiate as much, where you have an ideal customer, and spend your money there. And then what you can actually do is create everywhere else as a negative location. Now, typically it's not an entire city. It's normally going to be, all right, this one particular area of Greensboro, let's say this northwest, or just the west side. Let's say the west side of Greensboro and the northeast side of Greensboro is really strong. You've got good income. You've got a good amount of homes. You get good jobs there. That's a good area to spend money at. But let's say this southeast part is weak. It's lower income, and people still contact you because the people that make don't make as much money and live in a lower income area are still going to look for junk removal. What they're actually looking for, though, is not for them to pay you to come take their stuff. It's you come here and you pay me as the customer to take my stuff, because you're going to turn around and resell it. And some individuals out there do that, but that's not a business. It's not a sustainable business model for most junk removal businesses. So in that case, if that was the case, you would target this area here, and you would exclude this area right in here. And this can be broken down on a smaller area, or a pretty small area. So if there's a small section of town, or a few small sections of town, this really applies to your Los Angeleses, your New York, Manhattan area, your major cities, especially with you guys with a limited budget. If you find certain areas that perform very well, maybe it's a good area that has less competition. Target those areas, exclude the rest. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to get calls from other areas from time to time, but that gives you a great opportunity to show when you really should show. So make sure you use excluded locations. And then again, if you're on a limited budget, figure out the areas that make you the most money by running consistent experiments, advertise there, get the highest ROI possible. And then once that ROI is there where you're making good money, then you can start spending more on Google Ads, getting more business in, and continuously running those experiments and seeing what works best. All right, guys, hey, we really appreciate you watching this video. If you like the type of information that we present, please give us the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. That Google slide that you just saw, that is the most in-depth presentation ever put together on Google Ads as it relates to the junk removal industry. If you would like that to review, simply give us a call at 919-617-1975, 919-617-1975, and we'd be happy to share that with you. Appreciate you watching, guys. Thanks.